He was born around 204 CE in Emesa, Syria, to a family that basically ran the local religious scene. His mom and grandma were part of the Severan dynasty's extended chaos crew, and his family's main thing was worshipping a sun god named Elagabal. Which sounds like a prescription drug, but okay. Anyway, the kid grows up, becomes high priest of Elagabal at like 13, and then, because Rome was just handing out emperorships like party favors, he becomes emperor at 14. The army went with it because his grandma told everyone he was the secret love child of the late Emperor Caracalla. Probably not true, but hey, ancient Rome didn't have 23 anime. Now once this kid gets to Rome, he doesn't ease into the role. Nah, he makes his god Elagabal the new top deity of the entire empire. He even builds a giant temple in Rome for him, starts dressing like a priest, and demands the Senate and everyone else worship his sun rock. Yeah, like literally, a sacred meteorite was central to this. Romans, who were super into tradition and really picky about their pantheon, were like, hey, could you not? But religious drama was just the tip of the weird iceberg. Elagabalus had a personal life that made Caligula look like a Boy Scout. He married multiple times, including once to a Vestal virgin, which, in Roman culture, was like marrying a nun who literally isn't allowed to marry. He also reportedly said he wanted to be called a lady, wore makeup and wigs, and tried to get gender reassignment surgery, 1,800 years before that was even a thing. The Roman elite had zero chill about this. Senators were fuming, and the military was confused at best, furious at worst. So basically, the emperor's worshipping a space rock, marrying forbidden priestesses, and allegedly working part-time as a street prostitute just for the vibes. Meanwhile, actual emperor duties? Yeah, those were pretty low on the priority list. Eventually, his grandma, who had gotten him the job in the first place, was like, yikes, I messed up. And backed a new plan. Promote Elagabalus's cousin, a more stable and boring dude named Severus Alexander. The idea was that Elagabalus would name him heir and just sort of vibe in the background. But Elagabalus wasn't into that. He tried to get rid of his cousin, and the Praetorian Guard, Rome's elite, heavily armed babysitters, were like, okay, we've had enough. On March 11th, 222 CE, the Guard snapped. They cornered Elagabalus and his mom in their palace, dragged them out, and absolutely wrecked them. We're talking public humiliation, beheading, and the classic Roman finale, chucking the bodies in the Tiber River like yesterday's takeout. After that, Severus Alexander took over, cleaned house, and tried to pretend Elagabalus never existed. Statues? Smashed. Names? Scrubbed. It was the ancient Roman version of cancel culture, complete with damnatio memoriae, the legal erasure of someone from history. Bit extreme, but hey, Rome didn't mess around. So yeah, Elagabalus got assassinated, because he basically speedrun every how to get murdered in ancient Rome checklist. Offend the military? Check. Trash sacred traditions? Check. Rule like a teenage cult leader cosplaying as a drag priest? Triple check. Turns out, even in the Roman Empire, there were limits to how weird you could get before someone decided to stab you 40 times.